Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the HuntWind feature in Basemap. Hit the tools icon on the bottom right, and then under hunting you'll see check wind or add stand. We're going to do check wind. This will bring up the crosshairs on the map where you can move it around to wherever you'd like to be able to check the wind. I happen to know that there's a nice oak flat down here and I'd like to place a wind cone there. Okay, it's going to show you the current direction of the wind, which is blowing out of the east and to the west, and there you can see visually that my scent will be blowing to the west. Now at the bottom you can move the slider bar over the next 24 hours to see how the wind will change, is forecasted to change during those different time periods. Now you may know that deer tend to travel, let's say north to south or east to west, and that'll influence where you'd like to sit that evening. So that's one way to use the HuntWind feature. To exit, you can just hit back at the top left. Now another way to use the HuntWind feature is to place a stand somewhere. So we're going to go back to the tools and hit add stand, which is in the middle of the hunting column section. Now we could place a stand wherever we might have a stand on our property or be thinking about placing a stand. Let's say I've got one right here. If I'd like to change the stand icons, I can do that by hitting the style. And that'll give me the option to change the colors of the icon, and you can also see there's different stand types that I could use. Let's say that I've got a ground blind. Great, so now I'll hit next. Now we can set up our ideal wind location at that particular stand. Now if I hit north, you're going to see that that's a wind blowing out of the north, and so it would carry my wind to the south. Visually you see the arrows represent that and the wind cone. So I'm going to say north and northeast is the ideal wind locations for this particular area. And then hit next. Great. Now if I tap on that stand icon, I'll see a nice visual representation of the current hunt wind. And you can see it's a little risky right now based on what I had selected. If you hit view more, you'll be able to see again that hourly forecast. So now we could actually time our hunt. We can see there's really not great wind today, but as we get into tomorrow, maybe, nope, even midday tomorrow, it's not so great. Now, I could also hit the 7-day forecast, which is on the upper right-hand side of the HuntWind panel, and that will show me a forecast for the predominant winds over the next week. It doesn't look like there's any great days to hunt that location, so I might take a look at a different location or just work. I don't know which I'd rather do. Okay, so those are two ways that you can use HuntWind. Another way that you can use HuntWind is to enter the weather center. You can hit the temperature icon up there on your right hand side, and then this will also bring up the current weather information. Now you'll see a HuntWind right there, and beneath it you can see any ideal or risky stand locations. So we don't have any currently ideal stand locations, but we have one that's risky right now, which is ground blind 2. Bad stand locations we don't show. If you tap hourly, you'll be able to just see hourly weather information. But if you tap 7-day, you'll be able to see, again, stand information. Now if you scroll through and let's say Tuesday, now you can see, oh, ridgetop hanger, which didn't have any, which was actually bad today to hunt. Now on Tuesday it looks like that'd be a good one. Wednesday, same deal. As we get into Thursday, now you can see ground blind 2 is good and ground blind 1 is risky. So great way to be able to use the weather center with your stand locations to figure out where to hunt.